Welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review, and a lot of big things tonight, other than the, well, go home or win edition, people would say tonight, win or go home. There's a lot of information about this show. And we're getting to a very special announcement at the end for Impact of what's going to be some big changes around here. Pretty much as Josh Matthews and the Pope talked about the world title series of people moving on to the round of 16 like Matt Hardy, Ethan Carter III, and Gail Kim. More we're going to be making it in there as the first match is about to begin of Win or Go Home with Awesome Kong and Brooke. Pretty much they had a good match, I'll give it that. But Kong was able to win since people are going to get a logical choice for Kong to go against Gail Kim again. That Brooke really did a good job out there. She still, sold a hand injury, but it's all a good story out there. Brooke who's really improved in the ring, has gotten really better going against her opponents, and she did a good match with Awesome Kong. So, and I'm saying they're going to give her a push, but maybe not just yet. Josh Matthews also talked about how the Knockouts are going to advance, and they went to an interview between Matt Hardy and EC3, which went on for a while. As Hardy talked about his accolades and taught the Matt Hardy formula, being in a sound group of the tag team specialists of beating people and taking out all of them from Robbie E and the Wolves. He told EC3 he's coming, but EC3 says, I was in a group champion, you were just in a tag team specialist. Matt Hardy says it's going to be about my family, because after having it bound for glory, this is about Jeff, it's not about tag teams, anything. That he was going to come, he's going to beat him, he's going to pin EC3. That he said you tried to take everything away from him, tried to ruin them, almost stopped him from TV and stuff. But Matt pretty much said he was going to take EC3's career away from him. EC3 pretty much blamed Matt and Dixie Carter also for conspiracizing against him for losing the World Heavyweight Championship. And EC3 wanted to go one-on-one with Matt as soon as possible, and Matt hoped he would go against him. And say, he's still undefeated in the series and stuff, but that streak's going to be over soon. And pretty much EC3 says I'm the $1 million face of this company, so yeah. And so they ended the interview right there. They pretty much went to Eric Young, told this is James Storm's last chance to win. The interview went kind of good, but Matt pretty much talked about his family then and stuff. He was doing it all for them, but it's going to be about him when he wins the World Heavyweight Championship and beat EC3. Tigre Uno winning against Manic. Really good match. Great match. A little bit of that Lucha Libre style that was in the match. And pretty much Tigre Uno did a good job. And I don't know how the X Division's going to do in this whole World Title Series thing. With Tigre Uno picking up the win, it's going to be a triple threat now between him, Manic, and DJZ to see what will be the final two to make it to the round of 16. So they had a really great match, but I believe it will be a triple threat now. Matthews then went on to talk about more of the World Title Series, popping the bubble of who he thought was going to make it in there, and that. What you doing? I'm doing that. Yeah, he wanted to talk about who was going to make it in there and that. Storm went against Eric Young. Storm's last chance, and maybe one of the final times we ever see James Storm on TNA Impact Wrestling, if true. Storm went one-on-one against Eric Young. They really had a good match. People really with the cowboy on that. Thought he was going to win with the last call super kick, but a ref bump had him pushing the referee, and Eric Young hitting a low blow on James Storm, and then hitting the pile driver, taking him out. So if it was the Cowboys' last time in Impact Wrestling, he did. It was a great time series, even though he was on both shows, that and NXT. So I don't know. James Storm is still under a free contract, under free agency right now, so we don't know if he'll ever come back to TNA or if he'll stay in NXT. They talked about next week's highly anticipated match of All Series versus Bobby Lashley, which I am very excited to see that. Eric Young pretty much, they talked about Eric Young cheating his way to win. Josh Matthews and the Pope talked, and they talked about Matt Hardy, if he feels confident and everything. And yeah, he's really confident. For the greater good, he had to give up the title. But it's the bigger picture now. He didn't want to do it, but he has to re-earn his way back to the title now. Yeah, and he's been winning all his matches in a row, and he's willing to win all 7 matches just to prove he would still be the World Heavyweight Champion. Aiden O'Shea, the brawler from the south side of Chicago, versus Mahabali Shera, which this match was alright, I'll give it that. Shera hit the sky high to win the match, so they really are building up this guy anyway, since he's going to be in, he's building up this guy since, you know, they're going to be going on tour India soon, so I don't know how that's going to work, but, you know, he's been winning his matches. Eli Drake came out as he finally went against Crimson, which they didn't really show any type of Crimson match. But throughout the match, EC3 came out for his interview. I'm ready for my interview now, but he got mad and stormed out of there because there was a match going on, so I couldn't do the interview. Drake pretty much did an armbar to win the match and hurt his shoulder. Very quick, but it was good. But I don't know how bad the Crimson matches were that they couldn't play any of them. But EC3 proving, I guess he was not EC3, but Eli Drake supposed to be a big heel now, so because he goes like Eli Drake, talks a lot, but he's good on the mic. I'll give him that. EC3 came back to his seat to say he was the greatest wrestler ever lived. They didn't feed me tomato cans. They gave me people, great wrestlers to fight, like Kurt Angle, he says. He's beating them all. Hall of Famers, Sting, Bully Ray, pretty much all 3 TNA Hall of Famers, and some of the greatest wrestlers that are around in this roster right now. And they pretty much asked if EC3 was obsessed, but he's not. He said he was going to beat him. And he talked about, oh yes, he talked about Lashley's little MMA career. I've beaten Lashley twice now. Austin Aries, he knows he can take him out. So, it's going to be a lot leading into this. As the main event came on in, Bobby Roode went against the Monster Abyss, which is a good match. But I knew Roode was going to win. Pretty much, they had a great match, hit the spine buster, and pretty much get the victory after, once again, the Abyss tried to use Janice to hit him, but I don't know why they keep using that weapon. And hit the turnbuckle, and Roode hit the spine buster, win the match. But they had a great match. Abyss was killing out there, so Bobby Roode moves on into the round of 16, since I guess Group Champion or Group TNA Originals, Roode and Eric Young move on into the Group of 16, and we'll see how that rolls off. But, like I said, this whole World Title Series thing has been on a roll right now. It's great. But as we get to the big announcement, TNA Impact Wrestling has a new TV deal. And yes, we lost Destination America, which that didn't go out so well. But hopefully this Pop TV thing works, since it used to be on the TV Guide channel. As soon as I find a way to find the channel, I will. But I believe January 6th, they'll be moving to Pop TV. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock, Impact Wrestling. Starting off with a live episode. So hopefully this TV deal will work better than Destination America, where people can actually find a channel. We won't get that much lower ratings, and the ratings will go high since this is a channel people can go to. People may doubt, like, oh, why is TNA keep surviving? Why should they get another TV deal? Yeah, unfortunately, Destination America didn't go out so well. Maybe Pop TV will work. Hopefully it does, and maybe they'll get some ratings out of this. I'm not going to doubt TNA. I don't want them to fail horribly like everybody else. I'm giving them another, I guess they get another chance, which I knew they would get another TV deal, because you asked me, Ring of Honor and TNA were getting screwed out of Destination America anyway. I don't know where Ring of Honor show for Comet TV is, but it's going to be only a few more episodes left on Destination America until next month, since they're going to be playing out through the end of the year. But Pop TV is the big announcement. I'm not aware of all the details, but it's going to be a lot on there. Tuesday nights wrestling, I think it's a good time slot. Not Wednesday, because I think there was too many shows on Wednesday. It was wrestling-wise anyway, so I'm sticking with Tuesday. Pop TV should be on the old TV Guide channel, as they said. Easy channel to find, so I will be checking that out then. Impact Wrestling, TNA, they got a new home, folks. But check out the World Title Series, more reviews of Impact and everything. Survivor Series coming up, most likely be doing a live reaction. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.